We travel up north for a 2-day affair of girls' state tennis. We begin in the Class 1A doubles semifinal round with Benet's Kendall Schrader and Kaitlyn Lee facing off against Amaya Fernandes and Abby Totten from Normal University. After the Wings took the first set 6-1, they start the second with power, with Schrader at the net getting the smash for the point. But the Normal duo isn't ready for their season to end just yet. They play quick at the net for the point, throwing Benet off their footing. This rally is just unreal and very fast. All four girls getting in on the rally before Normal makes some quick moves at the net to take the second set cleanly 6-0. To the third and final set, Normal U getting up at the net for the quick reaction, but Schrader is quicker. She moves to the back line, and then Lee at the net gets the right positioning for the point. You can literally hear Schrader's excitement. On match point for the Red Wings, it's another longer rally. Whoever wins this goes to the championship match. Lee and Schrader playing as a team, making the smart hits in order to capture the 6-2 victory. They move on to the 1A doubles championship match. We stay with 1A and move to singles as Daniella Nenadovich competes in the consolation quarterfinals against Timothy Christian's Cassandra Lee. Lee off to a hot start too as she grabs the ace right down the middle. But Nenadovich gets the point right back off the receive of the serve. She positions her racket just so for the point, taking the first set 6-3. Into the second set, and the Red Wings showing off her consistency. She just keeps working the forehand until eventually she finds success for the point. Nenadovich's serves aren't to be messed with either, as she sends that one with fire to take the 2-set victory 6-3, 6-1. The Red Wing would end with 6th place in the tournament, falling to Mia Bertino from Joliet Catholic.
I'm pretty happy with the way I've been playing. It's just a lot different from Big State. We were in Big State last year, and the atmosphere is different. I like it, though. Benet's kind of in the middle between Big State and Little State, so it's just nice to get both. But I think tennis is kind of an individual sport, unless you're playing doubles, of course. But, I mean, it still is. So I think that playing on a high school team, it gives you like a different perspective. You're not just playing for yourself, you're playing for a team and for a school ultimately, and trying, to make your school like be out there as far as its name goes. And I mean, there's just so many more factors than just you when you're playing out here. So obviously it's more pressure, but it's also exciting too.
On to the final day of state tennis, and we jump to 2A action now with Naperville Central's Jacquilyne competing in the 5th place match against Autumn Rabjohns of Lake Forest. After Rabjohns took the first set, she continues that dominance early in the second, forcing the error on Chi to gain the early advantage. Little bit of a longer rally, both girls working the back line. After a few back and forth hits, they approach the net, and Chi gets the best of it as the ball goes right past Autumn for the point. Chi battling as best she can, playing down a few points in the second set, but Rabjohns just wears her down near the back line, forcing Chi to hit it out onto the net. Lake Forest Autumn Rabjohns takes 5th place with a 6-2, 6-2 victory. We pick things back up in 1A with Kendall Schrader and Kaitlyn Lee battling in the championship match against Chicago University's Isabella Kellemeier and Emilee Pack. After splitting the first 2 sets, we go to the third where Schrader starts the Wings off on the right foot. Longer rally a few points later, Schrader goes for the quick attack, but CU's able to get it back over. Schrader makes another quick move with the high racket that results in CU hitting it out. And again, just listen to those Red Wings yell. Chicago University sticking with the duo though. Schrader serving, and it doesn't take long for their opponents to find the space and keep themselves in it. Another back and forth near the back line, and Kendall sends a hard shot just kissing the line to push the Wings back into the lead. Benet can taste the state title. It's so close. And then it becomes theirs off a service error from Chicago University. Kaitlyn Lee and Kendall Schrader become the first doubles pair in Benet tennis history to bring home the state title 6-2, 3-6, 6-3. That victory also helps Benet take home the 2nd place team title in 1A with 31 points.
That's really exciting. Our mentality was to work as hard as possible and play our best game, because win or lose, then we could say we played our best.
And get the first game, get the momentum going back towards us. And
yes.
Yesterday in our semifinal match, we went to a 3rd set too. We lost the 2nd set 6-0, and then we went right back and won the 3rd set. So
Yeah.
Like, a thing we're good at is bouncing back and, like, being able to get the momentum back on
You
our
just have to
side.
be able to keep going.
Yeah.
Oh, it was exciting for them. They've worked hard. They've had a great season. They've played, and they've done everything they needed to do. They lost this team earlier in the season, and they really kind of came out with some fire because they knew they wanted to avenge that, and so they got a chance to. Last game was a little tight, but they were able to pull through, and it's a great feeling for them. I'm excited for them.
Yeah, I'm really proud of our doubles. Kaitlyn is only a sophomore, so I'm so proud of her, and then the rest are seniors, and I think they're just so happy to be here, and it's just an amazing experience to be able to play state.